everybody.
Yeah, I was just able to drive to the port without hitting one hedge.
Welcome back to Riverview. We were just discussing the fact that we are down to the final week. The final 7 days is upon us. And we're going to start out by, we're going to sell our horses for the, I think, third time and buy us up another batch. Let's go ahead and get that going on. Hey, Antizar, what's up? Like a couple of our horses, we didn't quite get to full training. We must have skipped a couple of these horses a couple days. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and sell these guys off, make us some money, and buy us another batch.
Look at that money.
All right, so now we got ourselves another batch of horses. We'll go ride a couple of those here in a little bit. I'm gonna come down here and also got a little bit of eggs, and we got a full trailer of milk, and we've got a full, almost another whole full trailer of milk in the cow pen. Here we go ahead and sell off the eggs and haul 2 loads of milk this fine evening. Whoops, where am I? What's the consensus on this corn at 143? Do we think it's going to go up?
I think that's pretty good price. I mean, I haven't actually been watching it because we didn't have corn for the longest time. But
I haven't seen it hit there yet.
yeah, I'd say sell it.
Do you have a couple dollars on you or no?
All right, or now. Since we're full on the silos, we got corn in the ground. It's like
It was sitting in the 120s all day.
Mill's got it at 1. All right, let's see where we got our eggs. The best price for eggs is the farm shop, and the best price for milk is the bakery. So we're gonna have to make a couple trips. It's okay. I think the bakery, farm shop is on the way to the bakery. Yep. Well, no, but we can double back. Hey, Will, what's up? I'm going to dump the milk tank off right here. And then we will pick it up after we sell off our eggs. Yeah, that's true. You're not taking anything big to the farm shop.
So I was telling them, Klein, the cable company came to my house today.
Oh, what did they decide?
They replaced the line all the way from the telephone pole into the house and from the jumper box on the outside of the house to my computer. I've still been kicked 3 times so far tonight.
Well, less than dozen.
Can I take a handshake back from the cable guy? I don't know what else it could be. I'm pretty sure it's just a stupid cable company I have.
This will fix all your problems.
Yeah. They're like, you should have no problems now. You've got brand new lines all the way in. I'm like, okay, great. Do you want to take my next month's payment early? I only pay for the top of the line service through the cable company, you know.
There we go.
I'm feeling very fortunate about my service now.
What
Never had a complaint.
company do you have?
Well, I'm with Mediacom. And
I've got
he's with-
Spectrum.
Yeah, he's with Spectrum slash. Yeah. Who's Spectrum owned by?
I'm not sure. They just bought out Time Warner.
Okay.
And we had no problems when we had Time Warner Roadrunner, it was called. No problems. Fast download times, never had any interruptions. Spectrum took over. And it was funny because they had a quality control guy with the cable guy today.
Hey,
He's
Tanya.
like, oh, we're just following everybody around, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to and everything's all right. I'm like, okay, good.
Well, the guy was quality. He did good work.
Yeah. He was a nice guy.
It's just the service doesn't seem to work very good.
Something tells me I'm not going to get one of those online surveys for this cable service.
I don't know, maybe you need to ask for a replacement modem.
I'm thinking that.
Oh yeah, that'd be the next thing. I mean, if it's doing that. In fact,
Hey,
I'm surprised they just didn't do one for
IKD.
you today.
Hey, we'll just call you Blitz.
Are you leasing their modem?
Hey, Mark, what's up?
Yeah, I tried buying one and
Right.
it just didn't, we couldn't get any distance out of the one I bought. I couldn't like even go like to upstairs in my house.
Right.
At
Well,
least
that's
with
always
theirs.
kinda- Yeah, that's always kind of dicey anyway, because a lot of times they'll have something encrypted in the signal. I hate to pay them the monthly lease, but then that way when there's a problem, it's theirs, and they can put in
Yep.
whatever protections they feel they need to, so nobody pirates their signal and stuff. I don't
What's
mind
up,
that.
Kurt?
Well, Spectrum actually doesn't charge for the modem. We found out, we went down there to update some service and we were still all on Time Warner. And we had the Time Warner equipment. We were paying like an extra, I think $15 a month in leasing fees that Spectrum doesn't
Fabio.
charge.
Oh,
If Fabio says, hey, what's up?
Hey, Fabio.
hi, Fabio.
It sounded like they basically changed all those. Here is the
I don't have access to this land anymore.
bakery.
Can I pick it up? Yes. Okay.
Right, we are at the bakery. Bakery. Milk. And we're good. Let's go make another $4,000 off of milk. Oh no! Fabio says his motherboard is gone. That's what is it?
That sucks.
Bigger expense items for sure.
Yeah, that would be a technical problem.
No, yesterday he sounded all bent out of shape that he couldn't the challenge out. What's up, DB? Well, yeah. I mean, you could put slower graphics in and just lower the graphic settings, but without the main board, you're pretty much done. But as far as expense goes, that is indeed the graphics card could indeed be most expensive. The news from 19. Well, there's some mods came out today. Nothing overly impressive. No maps from Giants. Got one more day to possibly have a map from Giants. I don't know of too much other news. Pull another load. We have almost a full load. Planning and plotting, huh? Go. Back to the bakery. And then I guess we'll probably need to name our horses. We need to ride a couple.
Here, I thought I was done riding horses for the day. Rode a couple earlier.
Well, yeah. Well, the ones at 100% you didn't need.
Oh, there was two that were left.
Yeah, it looks like we've managed to skip a couple of days because we're under 100, but that's okay. Fabio is asking about the comment DB left. It's an edit that CCS did of Rolling Hill. I think we're going to put it on the server for February.
Did he re-update that his copy, or is it just the same one from before?
CCS, I think, is variant with some. And multi-terrain angle.
Okay, I didn't know for sure. I thought I saw something that he said that he was going to update it or something.
It's up there.
So the one you posted is the one you're using, though?
Same link. He just updated the file right before I came on.
Okay. Because I've never downloaded it, haven't even looked at it, so that's all right. Yeah, one of the days, a couple of days ago, in fact, it was the first day I was sick. I couldn't stay awake. So I got 6 of the horses ridden, and when I got in game the second time, there were still 2 to be ridden, and there was only 10 minutes left in the game day. Okay, the math is not favorable on this. Because it takes 10 real minutes to ride 2 horses, and there's only 10 minutes left in the game day. So I got one of them done, and a little bit on the other one, so.
It's 1.5 times speed, so you only really had 7.5 game minutes.
Yeah. Not that was a big deal, but. And then earlier tonight, I'm still, after you've been sick, it's like your eyes kind of burn and your brain doesn't work. I messed up TMR earlier this evening, so I had to go fix that. I don't know what that guy was thinking.
Sorry, I messed it up the other day. Somehow I had 2 bales of straw. That's where that loose straw came from that was up there by the cows.
Oh, right. Yeah, and I put in, right, and I used some of that tonight just to throw in for the cows rather than shredding a bale. Just put it in for bedding.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna harvest 34. Do you want me to buy it and flip it, or just do the contract?
Got money to flip it? How much is it?
Five,
Oh,
503.
That's okay. Cool.
Yeah. And we'll have a little bit more here in a few minutes when Nitro sells his next load of lumber. That's
we
probably
make
what,
out better when we flip them.
it's probably what, 50K worth of lumber laying over there now, you think? 40 to 50.
Oh yeah.
Oh, darn it. This thing didn't work worth a darn sometimes.
I'll bring the Russell mash down farm hall and help you with that field.
Sounds good. I'll buy it then and make it happen.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, where's this other 100,000 liters of corn at?
There's 35K in a pile by the pigs.
No, it says we have 300,000 liters.
I think it counts. I think it counts one of them twice, though. I mean,
I thought our silos only held 2.
right.
All right. The top entry said 200,000 and the bottom entry said 100,000.
Right, but I don't think you can add those two. I think I think if you were to get rid of, that
like the silo extension is in the under
is right.
other
yeah.
silos area.
Yeah. So in this case, you can't add those two numbers. Which is both good and bad. Means you don't make as much money, but you also don't have to make as many trips.
Yeah, we're not going to make the 43 that I thought because that was based on 3,000. Probably still make 30 something. What was in the field 34? Is that the oats?
That is the oats, yes, sir.
Who's doing Nebraska lands, DB? What's that? What's that map that the Northwest Texas guy's doing? Oh, you're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, I made the pile worse rather than better. Should know better.
This doesn't count in this one.
Oh,
Yeah, but it makes it easier to
we can
pick
get
up.
there. We can get there. We can get there.
Oh well.
Made it. There we go.
So nobody seems to know where that load of silage bales in the river came from. I'm curious.
There's 2 silage bales over here in the sell point, sitting here.
Yeah, I kept meaning to get over there and get those, but across that bridge going to the port, there's an entire load of square bales in the river.
Oh. Sorry. Wow, that was a near miss. You had to have the NTSB or the Farm Service Administration or somebody out here doing an investigation.
I was at the wrong angle to see you. I'm gonna sell this pile. It's getting everywhere.
Yeah. Ah, there you go.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Bernie's American Building Pack also. Seen some screenshots of some buildings in the pack. They're looking pretty good.
These over here.
If you want to tell me, go ahead, Jason. I'm gonna go work on that with Farm All.
Okay. I'll do that.
Bring the truck down there once I get this corn. Oh, don't you know I got 1 speed, flat out. The low, you should say lower. The lower poly count. It's still about 5 times higher than what giants will typically accept. Oh, who put the trailer there? I probably won't be able to get up the hill with any more than what I got. Oh, there he went. Disconnected again.
I am in heaven now with this case combine.
That is a nice setup. I used it last night. I really enjoyed it.
Got that cornfield. Oh, the brakes. Whoa's the brakes. Brakes are awful when you've got such heavy load. Oh, perfect. I thought it was pretty darn nice. There we go. So we get down to 6 miles an hour coming up this hill. Oh, this time we got it a little better, faster. 8.
We are officially in the deep freeze here. The wind chill right now, I believe, is like 28 below zero.
On. Cold.
Next Wednesday, they're talking a high temperature here in central Minnesota as 12 below zero.
Keep it.
That's a dry cold, right, Farmall? So you don't notice it.
Yeah, it's a real.
It's not windy, so you're good.
Don't we pretty much have that tonight? Or I'm sorry, tomorrow. Like 10 below for a high or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's the next day. I know either tomorrow morning or the following morning we're supposed to have wind chills of 40 below. And so they've called off for tomorrow. They called off school and everything, and they called off work today. Said nobody's traveling tomorrow morning. It can be too cold.
What? That's crazy.
Well, it is, but we lost an employee last year in the cold weather. 2 years ago, I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. I guess
it's a small company, so he said, you know what, we're not doing that again.
Yep, yep.
I mean, there's a point at which your equipment,
Hey, Lee, what's up?
you know, you start to. The problem is, you know, if it gets cold and stays cold, equipment doesn't do as bad. Like where it was pretty warm and humid yesterday, and then all of a sudden the temperature plunges, then you get a lot of frost and moisture in your seals and everything.
Yep, absolutely.
And so to just call off work for one day for a Friday is probably not the worst thing in the world.
I think it was 50 for me today. 50s.
No way.
Yeah. Getting cold again.
Yeah, I'll take the below zero before I take a hurricane, though.
Yeah. See, now you got me all curious. I have to look. Okay, current temperature's -7 with wind chill of -22. And we're going to go to -27 tonight.
Well, you must not be too far away from me, man.
Well, I'm one state south. And we have a tendency
You're a
that cold.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, well, I live in the Hawkeye State. Don't even call me that. But, the cold air kind of gets sandwiched south of you guys, between us and St. Louis. Basically, between Minneapolis and St. Louis gets sandwiched down here.
Yep. You get
So,
all the snow. We haven't had any snow hardly.
Oh, we get so much snow. It's unreal. Got a good, probably 18 to 20 inches on the ground, and all that's appeared in the last 2 weeks, Or last week, I guess.
Hey, it didn't rain here for a couple days.
My friend down in Florida told me that he had to actually put on socks with his sandals because I think the temperature was 58 degrees or something like that down in Florida, so they were freezing.
Bill can tell you what the great chill down there is. Yeah, I think last year, we had the yearly total in October. Rain. And a guy
Hey, Klein,
at work
I
was
set up the
saying
belts
that.
for the corn.
Yeah, okay. Guy at work was saying that we hadn't had a dry weekend since either October or August.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Man, we're gonna what? 4 loads? 4 loads of corn, maybe 5 loads of corn. Corn and partial.
We are full here.
Yeah, you might need to get set logging. Guess the IT runner frame is probably over at the sawmill.
Yeah, it's up north of the sawmill someplace.
Okay. Hooked up to a tractor. Very nice.
That in a big green container. I'll hold you. Oh, got yet another load to haul. Lee, you're in Ohio now? Oh, okay, Florida. We got the realistic weights in, so everything weighs a lot more than base game. Trying to get it up these hills, you got to be overpowered. 23,000, and you got 30 some thousand. So yeah, we got another whole load. that out. Flowers is about to go over 200. Yep, I'm in the VA state. Not the WVA state. I'm in the EVA state. Oh. Oh, I see the load of bales. Nobody knows about the load of bales, huh? Looks like we could probably get 5 or 6 of those out of there. Oh, well, I live one county below that. Yeah, I think I do. I work in that county. Oh, okay. I'll admit I don't know draft too well. Let's get this load sold. Get off to something else. Get the corn off of the heap. Over here. Pretty sure why there's a pile there, or under the truck. Hey Bert, I guess it was a good lunch, huh? Pick it up. Full is this? Oh, okay. Got lots of corn. Lots of corn to come in. We need to get rid of the corn we got. Let's fill and let's go get ourselves the bucket. I think most of our implements are going to have like no value on them when we go to sell them next week. Well, I think that is the that's the train line that was going to be on East Coast, wasn't it, Will? Probably just scoop these up. Oh, that bucket gets heavy. Emerald Coast is going to have the case, or the chassis.
Did Emerald Coast come out, Klein?
No, he's still working on it. We were just talking about, Lee said that he built a mill down next to where I'm at that was right along the line of the Norfolk and Southern train line. And Will's East Coast map that didn't quite make it for 17 has a Norfolk and Southern train in it. Making that association. I was asking about the train. Emerald Coast, because it was a Chessie Systems train 17, to see if that was still be considered. I guess it's full. But we got a whole 175 liters of.
I've been enjoying Lee's comments on the Discord. He and I seem like kindred spirits from the same place.
Yeah, and I hooked him up with a crazy group of realistics. Get along great with them. Oh, we got plenty of fuel, Fabio. We got a good 1/8 of a tank.
Seems like him and I grew up doing a lot of the same things.
All right, let's go. Sell another load of corn. It's on the wrong side of the country. Don't see none of them over here. Hey, Mark, what's up? Hey, I left you a video present over in your Discord. You had a chance to see it. Pretty interesting barley named Oat. C&O, wasn't that the B&O first, or were they completely different? Chesapeake in Ohio versus the Baltimore in Ohio? uh, the leggings help you in the winter. You say potato, I say fries. Oh, I can't get that turn with these heavy loads. Well, you gotta watch one of Mark's streams. He's got a face cam. There's definitely contracts that need to use trains, because there's you would have a harvest contract that could need to go to a train-only sell point. You know what I need to watch? I need to watch Kerbo's homesteading series. Go. No, I don't want to. Oh, there we go. All right, let's finally get our truck down to where they're working at, 34. Calypso. Oh, we need to rename our horses. Yeah, I'll give Jacer the honor of renaming the last set of horses.
Egads. Okay.
What was the name of Colonel Potter's horse in MASH?
Oh no. Clean as a whistle inside and out. I can see the horse.
I can't remember either.
All right, Fabio, check you later.
I know Mr. Ed, talking horse.
Yeah.
I'm named after him.
And there was what, Wilbur on Green Acres, right?
Yes, Wilbur.
I was just watching MASH the other night, the episode where Radar gave Colonel Potter the horse was on. I can't remember the name they used.
Mark says it was Sophie.
Yes, it was. Thanks, Mark.
We leap tall buildings in a single bound. We need some headlights. We need some miner's caps for the horses so we can run around at night. Oh, we stalled out.
I was wondering if somebody would do a mod that had laser eyes. I think if their eyes were lasers, that would work.
You know,
That
it's so
would
weird
be
that
awesome.
you said that.
It's evil red glowing eyes.
The cable guys came here today. Their hard hats had these ring lights all the way around the outside of the hard hat. They were the big rimmed hard hat style ones. And it looked like a UFO out in the yard in the night.
Hey, a dislike
really
is a
bright,
view. That's all that matters.
What do they say? Negative press is still press.
How could they not like this?
It was probably going well till I brought up MASH.
What's more cool than a bunch of old guys playing with tractors on the internet?
Okay, Klein, if you look up, your horse got a new name
See that?
in honor of the January challenge.
Challenger. Oh, watch out. I'm in field 15. There's a big underground river. If you've ever worked 15, but there's sound of water is around the middle of the middle of the field.
Yes, I found that the other day.
Hey, Christopher, what's up?
Thank you. I thought I was going crazy.
I was riding a horse and I thought he was making a lick.
Okay, and now I'm riding Farmall's horse.
Guppy.
Is it green?
Well, he wanted to see if a horse could swim.
Gee,
So.
thanks.
Oh boy, we got a lot of wool to sell eventually.
Well, Farmall, the good news is if you join my farm on the February challenge, I always like to have that case, not the Magnum, the one step down from that. I like that tractor.
Perfect. I'm in.
That's a great tractor. You can go from Narrows all the way up to Twins.
Not the Maxim.
It's the P.
Yeah, it's getting dark. It
The
is
Puma.
almost 8 o'clock on server.
Yep. The Pumas are awesome.
Can't
It's
do
got
much
real
about
good
it.
power. It'll run the baler. It'll run pretty much anything.
We when I helped my uncle farm, he had a Puma 135 that pulled a 12-row planter.
I do need to turn on the headlights.
That's real good.
See here, can we jump the bales? I don't think we can.
Did the middle
Oh,
of
we
this
did.
field just wilt? The middle of this field just wilted. The entire field.
What in
Oh, we just went through a growth cycle.
should have did a contract, I guess.
I thought the growth cycle didn't come till midnight.
No, sorry, sadly. Base game giants, the thing just grows at random, it seems.
Is it random? Oh.
No, I think it's 6 hours.
Oh, but because we're at 1.5, it's going to change. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Take you later.
What else we got down this end?
Soybeans still good? That field below you.
33. Harvested. 23, 22, and 18. We could buy 22 and 23. They're a package. They're in the first grow state. That's canola and wheat.
Here. $18.
There's brown.
18 and 42. 18 is barley. 42 is barley. 23 is wheat, and said 22.
Yeah, 22 and 23 come as a package.
So
I'm pretty sure.
we can get back 34 and probably pick up both of those, or all four of those.
Yep.
But 42 is going to wither first.
Okay. We'll go there next.
It's the darkest. See, you didn't forget to name this one. Not even going the right way.
Yeah, I really liked that idea. I think
Name
that's
one
going to be
lost.
something that's going to stick with me for a long time.
Turn around. Nelson. What's Nelson represent? Uh-oh.
I'm
It'll get
trying to
real
figure
dark.
out a good replacement name for Nelson here.
Getting dark, guys. Can't do much about it. Good thing is, around 9 o'clock it gets bright. I don't go over there too often. There's not a lot over there. At least I don't know of much. My wife used to be a firefighter, and she had to work a fire over there at the Hershey plant. Yeah, the Hershey plant. It was the best smelling fire she ever worked. That's one of the plants that does peanut products. Apparently one of their roasters Did a little bit more than roast. It's too dark. I can't see where I'm going. Let's get out here in the moonlight. There we go.
That's why I was riding circles the other night, Klein.
Really wish you could get first person riding on this. Saw a video where someone had, I guess they were doing Red Dead Redemption, riding a horse, and that lets you do first person, and they had set up their kid, this young kid riding a, one of those horses on springs, in front of the TV where they were riding a horse. So it was like, you know, the kid was pretending that they were riding the real.
That's awesome.
Alright, let's try this one. Gigabit. Oh, well, Gigabit's good. Everybody likes Gigabit. Let's see here. How many more do we got? Gigabit, Nitro, and Flash.
Okay, so Klein,
Yeah.
build your own or buy a computer. I'm looking at Alienware, like an Alienware PC.
I would build myself, but it's because never built one before. You might be hesitant and be nervous and everything.
Now, do you save like on one of those websites where you can just go in and pick the components?
It will be cheaper, in my opinion, to build your own, but you have no warranty.
Right.
Parts. And to some degree, it, not that it takes knowledge on to build one, put it together, but it is more involved than simply unboxing it and picking it up and turning it on. It works.
Well, you have to buy all the software, right? You have to buy Windows and.
Yeah, yeah. Now, technically, if you buy, when you buy a hard drive, you can get an OEM copy of Windows for fairly cheap. Everything, but it will definitely be. You can definitely piece it out and put it together cheaper. But it's the process of piecing it out, making sure that the pieces and parts you're getting are actually work.
Well, I've seen a couple of websites where they walk you through it step by step, say, you know, what do you this and that.
Now there are sites that will be like, you know, here's a $1,000 gaming system. Basically have all the shopping list there for you, basically. It starts with a case. You know, you need a case. You need a decent power supply. In order to size your power supply, you kind of got to know what graphics card you want. And you kind of got to know what chipset you want. You want to go AMD or Intel. And then that will kind of govern minimum power supply size you want. Then you know how much memory you want. Then you got to make sure the memory will match the board, get motherboard. You gotta pick the motherboard based on the CPU that you want. CPUs will have different. CPUs could take different CPU sockets. You want to make sure the system board you have has the corresponding right socket, or the CPU you pick has the same socket as the motherboard that you have. Heatsink, if you want something other than the stock heatsink that comes with the CPU. Grease,
Yeah.
a little dab of grease will do you. For the thermal.
I was looking at liquid cooled.
Radiator blocks. You've got your hoses.
I've got an Alienware laptop now. It works good. I'm pretty mechanical. I'm not a, the software is the issue for me. I do like warranties.
Yeah, that's the only thing is for most people probably is the buying a retail product, a fully built out machine. It's more peace of mind because the fact that if something doesn't work, you have somebody to go to.
Well, then there's somebody like you that I could take it to. In that sense, like somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, you could always take a built one somewhere too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go figure out. Go haul this back to the farm. Am I going the right way? Alright, I'm going to dump the silo, and then I'll be there for you to unload.
And 4.
So I'm rocking a built system here. Built it in 2016. The only thing I've changed since then is I've swapped the graphics card. Went a little cheap on the graphics card back then.
I run a laptop. Mine's just what the heck is it? HP. Well, it's a gaming laptop, but it's got 16 gig with 1050. That 7th generation or whatever it is.
Hey, you can't be afraid to ask questions. Everybody's got to learn.
Yeah.
Now remember, guys, my first computer was a Tandy 1000. Okay. I had a 2-inch wide dot matrix printer.
Glory days of in-feed paper.
When you wanted to find out what time it was on the computer, you had to write a program first, a clock.
That's what this is. HP Ullman. This was under $1,000. Such a.
I was looking at that one too.
It works
Farmall.
great. It really works great. I have no complaints.
Has it
I got the Alien.
What's the what graphics do you run? Medium,
Uh,
high.
I'm running right now on 19. I'm running very high.
Got discrete graphics in.
Yeah, got a graphic card 1050.
I got the Alienware laptop because
There
my
we go.
son's in a CAD class, and he needed, what this had to
Oh my gosh, I bet you that was
load
expensive.
those programs, and those things are huge. Well, he's got free access to one of the CAD programs through the school, but once he graduates, he doesn't. The problem is all his programs are on that program. All his drawings, all
Whoa.
his sketches.
Yeah. It's a well, that's why Microsoft gives away all their stuff to education. Basically, is because we use it in education, and then basically the kids use it, and then when they're not in college anymore, what are they going to basically want to use either in the workforce or personal is what they know. So then they go out and buy the Microsoft stuff, or the new model is basically college licenses them to use it, but then when they graduate they get a little email basically says, hey, you're no longer licensed because you're not graduated. Would you like to pay X amount to basically continue to be licensed for the product that you already have on your computer? And they're like, oh, $20 a month. Just in time. About the only thing I know about the trains is they run on a spline, like AI traffic. How you do all that, no clue. Oh, oh. It's their turn. Right, what do we have another field of barley?
Another one ready? What was the next one?
18 is
Same thing? Okay.
18's ready to harvest, and it's barley.
I'll buy it when I'll buy it when we get into the field. That way I don't run over crop.
Go back over the river. Make a turn. All right. way, and this way. Oh, let's do a field. Oh, this field's got lots of area. Alright, let's go down and get our truck. Well, trains run on a preset course. So you could have the train switch tracks, but it would always switch tracks because it just runs around the map on a pre-programmed course. So even though you can drive a train, in theory, all you're doing is making it go forward or reverse. You have really no other controls other than going forward and reverse. That's why the videos where you see people put like train versus 10 big buds. It's like the train's going to win because it's an immovable object. It's not a physical object. It's just like AI traffic. Train will just annihilate whatever you put in front of it. I was watching a little older video of Sealy P where he was doing some weird thing with the round bales. Stuck a bunch of round bales on a flatbed, but he used like a train flat loading area to do it. He said he came in game and he was like missing 4 bales. His 2 stacks apparently had fallen over. He couldn't figure out where these 4 bales went. And it was pretty obvious that the bales were across the tracks. It's like, I know where the bales went. They got hit by the train and they went flying. You'll probably find them somewhere around the map. Just at some point in time, there'll be a random round bale somewhere.
But see, now when they did those videos of putting stuff in front of the train, didn't you just hope a little bit, just a little bit, that the train would derail?
No. I haven't watched any of them. See the 500,000 views. Shake my. One day I might just make a video where I just go out in the woods, put a tent up, and say I'm camping, and you get 700. As I said, I was camping in Farming Simulator 17.
Nice.
Chop some wood. Pretend I'm having a little picnic.
Light your little fire.
I'll invite DB, make sure he picks the girl, so that we can go out on a little date together.
Well, you could buy the most expensive field on the map, fill it full of holes, so you could drive ATVs through them.
Oh, I could make an ATV like off-roading course. Like a dirt track. Then have some motorbikes. We could go through water and all that.
Yeah.
Sounds very special to me.
Oh, those are just decoration.
We could
Those
reenact
switches.
the scene from Footloose, the chicken scene.
Oh, that's definitely.
Couple tractors, couple choppers just going right at each other. We'll do it on the bridge.
Oh, oh, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, the lawn chairs was a really cool idea.
We're farming the Minnesota way backwards. Nice, nice, nice.
I was trained by an AI worker.
The only thing is I'm not damaging crop because my wheels aren't technically on the ground. There we go. Don't back down in the river.
It won't hold on that hill.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's how we entertain.
It helps to have a long pipe.
See that? All right. Whoop. Driving and chat reading. Well, you can still do that. Just know the train is glued to the tracks. So what if we need it? We need a map that is like a amusement park, and the train is like on a roller coaster ride. Train spline has the train doing loops and stuff.
There you go. That would be awesome.
Then we can go camping in the middle of the park.
But it's got to start from the top of a 1,000-foot descent to gain speed.
Yeah, we can do that. DB could build a farm out right in front of right in the middle of the whole ride. There we are. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of harvest. In fact, this all might get harvested before we get on tomorrow. $340,000.
I've been trying to get the harvest staggered out a little bit so all the fields aren't coming at once, but somehow they keep getting all at once. It makes for a long harvest.
Oh, well, you just have to plant, wait for a growth cycle, and plant some more. All right. Well, that does that barley.
Yeah, that figures.
Whoops.
That explains why you were driving backwards in circles.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, I just see you driving backwards in a circle. You make a full circle, and I'm like, what are you doing? And it says you're going.
Good. I'm going to show the cable guy this video.
And we'll sell it back. Right as we go to sell it back. Synchronizing. Yes. All right, next we're just flipping. Call us the field flippers.
Where to?
22.
Well, that was rather unfortunate. Right in the river.
What? Metro Dad's in the river. All our barley.
No,
Not
no,
me.
not me. But the combine, $400,000 combine in the river.
The bath did it.
Because it's red.
There we go. Oh man. Oh no. That's what happens when you try to keyboard steer while your steering wheel is turned. To reset it. Hey Randy, what's up?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a reset here. I'm at the bottom.
Do you guys get a dump signal when you're using this IT cart?
Yeah.
I don't. I do with the truck and every other wagon, but not this way.
Hit G.
G?
Yeah, toggle between the trailer and
Oh.
the module.
Oh, it's on the frame. Man. Okay. Fine, Klein, that's button 12 on my left joystick. Get with it, man.
Oh, well, I just know what the standard key binding. These hedges make it exciting.
My son will sit there playing on his PS4 next to me, and he'll be like, "How do you do this?" And I'll be like, "It's G." And he's like, "I don't have a keyboard." I'm like, "Well, don't ask me."
Put on the help menu. Where is the entrance? Oh, here it is. That's not good. Yeah, I don't have trains. Probably your best bet would be to fire up one of the two base maps. Hey, more farmer, what's up? It's about to get lighter, everybody. It tends to get brighter around 9 p.m. F5. F4 will send you into wireframe mode. That's F4. It's a little bit of a different looking game in F4, isn't it? It's almost like Farm Sim Tron style. I used to do that when I was trying to find eggs that I couldn't find in 17. Uh-oh. There he goes again. Okay. That'll be cool. I was looking at the fuel on this one. Got plenty of fuel. I did see that press release. It's kind of an interesting idea. Just have to see how it all plays out. Yeah, that's what they said. Basically, it sounds like it's going to be maybe more encompassing, more holistic farming aspect. Well, yeah. But what do you expect for the for a European company? It's still going to be a monumental task to coordinate and schedule everything, and let alone to do it over such a great distance as across the ocean. There is supposed to be an online component, not to the money championships, but still an online competition. We would be able to participate in that aspect, but the actual events are going to have to be in person and everything. They haven't ruled out the possibility of in subsequent years having more of an international presence with that. Hey, Ghost Rider, what's up?
What are you guys up to?
Flipping.
Yeah, we just flipped field 30.
Flipping all kinds of fields, trying not to have crop wither on us halfway through.
Yeah, we flipped 30, but we're kind of out of flipping. Everything's harvested except for a couple oat fields. So
Now I got to take sowing contracts.
nah, it's dark 30, zero dark 30 on ours. So
Flipping 30, huh, Rasnick? The big bucks.
yeah, buddy, we did it with a 9-meter header too. Boom.
Remember they got 4
Ooh,
million.
you thick.
They got 4 million. They got plenty of cash to flip.
We don't have 4 million. What do we have? 1.3 in the bank right now.
That's correct.
Let's see what else we can get disclose.
No comment. I didn't do a video this week for a reason. I'm being sneaky.
What's the reason?
Oh, no, I'm just messing with you guys.
He's it's just mind games with him. Trying to throw us off our game.
I've spent the last month with Aaron. He's taught me well. No, I was gonna.
Look at all these people you have in here. Me and Raz, we just vacated our farm to come here, so We don't have time to make videos.
Nitro
We're fun.
don't. Nitro doesn't count. He's only in here like for 5 minutes at a time. Then his internet kicks him out.
Oh, he's got an internet issue. I'm playing through my phone right now, if that tells you anything. They've been doing emergency repairs on my internet system.
Emergency repairs.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Maybe they're bringing you gigabit Ethernet.
That's about a year away. As soon as the electric company gets it done.
Then you won't know what to do.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we just
I'd
hooked our
hook up a
horses.
I'd hook up a hotspot through my phone, but my phone goes through my Wi-Fi.
Best of both worlds.
Well, at least you're not logging 24/7, Darren.
No.
Probably because you cut all the trees down. Right, in a single tree on the map anymore.
Oh no, there's trees left. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's enough for the whole country of China to have Christmas trees. We're about over it.
It's folks on this server that apparently haven't gotten enough. They want the save game afterward.
Yes, we want to farm continuously with hedges. with the big buds driving through the hedges.
Here you go.
Yep, Thursday night, I will be deleting this map from my folders.
Forever?
Forever.
So if this is converted over for Farm Sim 21, you'll be like, that's nice. Not for me.
No, not when it gets to the point where I'm almost at the point where I don't get lost.
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Put it away.
I'm loading up CCS's new edit. See what it looks like. I know. He does nice work, man.
Makes me depressed. It's
He
like
does
it's
really
like,
nice.
oh, this is so what it could have been like a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the multiplayer thing. I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one either.
What the heck? Party poopers.
No, we're not party poopers. We put our normal stuff on hold for the crazy party here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Will, why did you go to 32 angles instead of 64? I'm just curious.
Just load it up, no errors, man. Nothing. Dang, Will, you're a genius, man. I'm sure he's in chat right now.
Anything before you start making videos? Just do what you like. As I said before, just do what you like. Nitro Dad's lost.
Yes, he is. He totally missed us.
He's still got canola. He's not emptied it yet.
Yeah, I gotta dump this canola first.
He went the wrong way, and I guess eventually realized he was at a dead end.
Well, I was like, I got done harvesting my corn, and there was nothing in the field. I had to ask Raznik how to get out of the field. Everything looked the same.
That's when you start running around the edge of the field trying to find a hole.
Yep, he's like, go south, go south.
So, yeah, between CCS and DR modding, man, they did a crazy good job on this map.
Trademark issues? No.
It took me 8 minutes to download that map.
Oh, just, well,
I'm supposed to have 100 per second.
Oh, I have one.
go in and,
Seriously.
turn
I
off,
pay $90 a month.
turn
for
off,
one
music.
MBS.
Turn off
Oh
the
my
menu
God.
music.
That's all there is.
I'd be shooting people.
Oh, there's nothing else where I'm at, man. I can't
That's about
get
the only thing that
anything.
might hit you is the menu music.
Can't get DSL. Can't get anything. That's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere.
When I lived in North Dakota, we had to get a mobile hot box that just went in the house with this little thing that was hooked up through Sprint.
Yeah, I've got like this, it's like a radio Wi-Fi stuff, because I had satellite, it sucked. And
Yeah.
then, the only reason why I go with this one is because there's no data limits. Like, it's always 1BS, they never throttle my speed or anything. But I use my phone a lot, too, because I have like 16 gigs. I have unlimited data, but after 16 gigs, they slow it down.
Where I live, I have the internet cabinet, as they call it, right across the street. So they tell me that I should have the best internet available anywhere, and it's goes from 50 down to 3 when I pay for 50, and it's just so inconsistent.
I'll be happy when our electric company's putting in
Yeah.
high-speed fiber system. So
If you go
their
to
base will be a fiber system.
go
and
to
it'll connect
Focus,
probably with
was it
cable or
Home?
something.
Focus Home. Who's the Focus Interactive? Whoever the distributor is. Go there. They've got immediate. You eventually find an FS19 entry under Focus Home Interactive or whatever, and there's a media kit there. Yeah.
Blazing saddle boarding.
Well, you missed it earlier. We had Mark in for making Monty Python references. He had put in his Discord something about being something about a lumberjack. There's only one thing I could do. Dig up a video on YouTube and post it in his channel.
Absolutely.
Basically said, "This is the only thing I can think about since you've said you were a lumberjack." And he was like, "Well, that's convenient because I am wearing ladies' lingerie."
What's Doughboy been up to? You talked to him any?
Working again.
Good.
Yeah. Last I heard, he was working again. He tore his gaming room apart because he was gonna redo it or something. Put some shelving in or something, and then a couple button boxes or joysticks or something. And he put that back together. I just say the first thing I do is I turn off the background music on any game that I plan on streaming or recording. Make sure you don't turn on the radio. Depending on your sub count, you may or may not be monetizing anyway. But Giants, they don't really care. Alright guys, well we are at 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and get off this darn computer thing and go to bed. It's Friday, last day of my work week tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for another video here on Riverview. Like I said, we are down to our last week of this crazy event. Till next time guys. Happy farming.